We're gonna try it. It's wacky. We already got the buff from Okoye on. Oh my gosh! Squashed. Yo, hey everybody, it's Drewberry, and we got a deck submitted by Pops to highlight today. Thank you, Pops. Shout out to you, my friend. I really appreciate it. Guys, if you have a deck you want to be spotlighted in a video, just comment the deck list below. I'll make a video about it. The first one I see will be a video. Or join the Berryverse Discord. I got the link in the description below. We're having a good time. We're building it out. It's been fun. And that's where I got this deck list. Pops was kind enough to share it with us. And it's called Wakanda Forever. So let's have a look at it. What I really appreciate about this deck list is that it has a lot of pool 1 and 2 cards. You really don't need anything too late in the collection road, except for the one card that I actually put in replacement for a card that Pops had, which was the Green Goblin. I don't think I'll ever own the Green Goblin at this point. It's really killing me. It's absolutely killing me. Like, I wanted that card so bad and he keeps dodging me. Like, out of all the cards I'm missing, he's the one I want. But we don't have him, so I was like, Pops, what do I do? What do I replace it with? And he said pretty much any good 3-drop. I was like, okay. And then I was thinking about this deck while I was at work, and I thought, you know what? There's enough buffs in this deck to warrant putting Brood. I just recently pulled Brood, and I thought it'd be really fun to play with him, and I'm trying to find a spot with him, and we have so many buffs. Like Forge to give Brood some power, Okoye to give Brood some power, Nova to buff up all the Broodlings after he gets destroyed, even Ironheart after they've been played to have targets for Ironheart. Just a bunch of different applications, so I thought that would be a good card to add in here. But the main card that we're focusing on is the new king of Wakanda, Killmonger. It's kind of like a what if in the movie The Black Panther if the Black Panther didn't win kind of thing, right? I can't wait for the Black Panther to join Marvel Snap. But until then, we got Killmonger. And we have this amazing variant. Look at the art on this thing. I absolutely adore it. That's why I can't change the border, guys. I can't. The orange is too good. You'll notice in Pop's deck list, he has the same variant. So once I saw that, I was like, yes, this is the deck I have to highlight. So Killmonger, he's probably on the nerf list. He's up there. He really shuts down flood decks. If you're trying to play a deck like the Bounce Bros, for instance, and you're bouncing all kinds of 1-drops to get the benefit and pulling them back to your hand, but all of a sudden they get destroyed at one turn that you throw them out there, well, your whole deck's ruined. So he actually just murders an archetype on his own right if played correctly. So he's a really, really good card. Other notable additions here is Namor. Check it out, guys. When do you ever see Namor in any lists? He's like a card that you kind of throw in at the early stage of your collection road because it's like, well, he can win a location for me. There's not too many crazy combos that are gonna beat 10 power. I should be fine. But once you get a little bit later and you start to face some meta decks, you realize, geez, 10 power is nothing. This card needs a buff in my opinion. But we have some things here that synergize with good old Namor, like Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster is going to give him bonus power without taking up a slot, so it doesn't ruin his effect. I really like that. Klaw might help him out by saucing over some power to help him out. So it's a little bit of a sneaky, like maybe my opponent thinks they only need 10, but I'll have a few ways to get around it, you'll see. And then our late game curve is the Ironman, Klaw, and Onslaught combo, and honestly, this is probably the best combination that you can put when you're just starting the game. It's going to give you a good idea of what kind of power levels you can reach in Marvel Snap, and it's pretty easy to pull off, really fun. Plus, Klaw was just recently buffed, so can't go wrong there. Alright, thank you, Pops, for submitting this deck. Now let's get into some games. Alright, when I was looking over this deck list, I was really thinking this is a tempo deck, I think. It's really just like playing out the curve and just overwhelming your opponent with a lot of power each turn. A lot of output. A lot of hand buffs as well. I'm going to do a little bit of a deck doctor situation at the end of the video where a couple cards that maybe I'd take out, maybe I put in, that sort of thing. But right now we're going to Okoye, I'm pretty sure. We just got Subterranea, that is brutal, but we have so many good cards right now in our hand. And I'm not sweating it too bad. And we can buff these rocks. Let's give these rocks a little bit of something to live for, you know? Sentinel. Okay. You don't see Sentinel anymore either. Like, honestly, I had Sentinel with every deck that I had. You don't say. Brood and cloning vats. That's a wacky combination. Why would I want to do that? What if I brood there and then Hulkbuster? What happens then? Do I get a brood back to my hand, or do I get a Hulkbuster back to my hand? Do I do it for science? It doesn't hurt because I can play Ironman there on turn 5. We're gonna try it. It's wacky. We already got the buff from Okoye on. Oh my gosh! Squashed. My broodlings. My poor broodlings. That was the best Quake play I have ever seen. Name a better Quake play. I will wait. Okay, well, we have Forge into Mr. Sinister. So maybe science will prevail? I'm shook. That was incredible. Quake into Murder World on the brood that was just played and buffed. My opponent is not a person of science. Now, do I really want to do that though? Probably not at this point, let's be real. And I have a crazy Mr. Sinister because it retained the buff from the Forge. That's 10 power for 2. Well, let's do it for science then, right? My hand's too crazy. And we can Mr. Sinister over here. Oh yeah, I'm vibing with this right now. Yeah, okay, the clone. So what's gonna happen? What do I get back? The clone? I get the clone. That's kind of cool, look at the art. So it's just a vanilla 2-9. Just a vanilla 2-9. Can't destroy anything, unfortunately, with good old Killmonger, but I could blow up the Nova, which seems pretty good. Kind of do one of these. I don't know what location I should be concerned about. I have a feeling he's going to play Patriot somewhere. But he's got to divide so much power up. There's no way. There's no way. There's too much power coming out of him. Snap and win. This is for science, which we achieved. We actually achieved science. We got some interesting clones on our hands. But look at the power of the buffs. The hand buffs, the Forge buffs, the Okoye, onto all our things that, and then look at Nova going off. Oh man, you love to see it. Oh, my clone. Science will have its revenge. Why? What a play. Oh, Shang-Chi. What was his deck? He was running like Blue Marvel with like Patriot stuff plus Shang-Chi. Get out of town, my guy. Squirrels plus Nova. We'll put Nova out there. Oh my gosh, what a ridiculous game we just had. Let's Forge, because just get that Muir Island buff. Oh, I'm still like a little floored from that last game. Okay, it's okay. Whoever's more cards, perfect. Look at that. There's no Murder World this time. Oh man. Yeah, go broodlings. I don't know what card could destroy them, but I feel it. I feel it coming. Ironheart. Pretty much what's real nasty here is to Ironman, Onslaught, Mirror Island, or Klaw. Ironheart's the play though. I don't know what I want her to hit. Not Nova. Yeah, okay, cool. Would have preferred to not hit that squirrel on the left, but that's alright. They do the... Whoa! Killmonger, huh? He's got to play so many cards at Mojo World. Right now, Killmonger wouldn't actually help us all that much. It's not bad. But it's not exactly what I need right now in my life. What I really need is Iron Man. I need to win the middle location. Sarah. Ironheart. Oh, I wish that would have landed on more squirrels. Because there's merit to Onslaught, right? You get the double. But do I have enough at Mojo World? Not particularly. Would Klaw just be enough down the middle? It'd be a lot. 4, 8, 4, 8, 16. I actually think that's the play. I think Klaw down the middle is the play. Don't get me wrong. Killmonger, great idea. But even if he plays a card on the right, we'd be even at Mojo World, and then it might beat me out on power, which is what I'm worried about. I'm worried about like a Blue Marvel play. I go first, so Killmonger's only destroying what we see. I think Klaw's actually the sneaky little play here. Onslaught would be a lot of power and win us Mirror Island, but then I'm just leaving Mojo World up to Fates when Iron Man's going to give Klaw so much power. We're getting 8, and then the Mirror Island gives another 8, 16. There's no way. Snap. Come on. Come on. Please. Okay, one card. Is it Blue Marvel? It is Blue Marvel. Ah? I don't know if we would have... Yeah, that's 6 power. No. Let's see here. We would have tied. We would have tied, right? Wow. Yeah, I think we would have tied. Very cool. Very, very cool. Wow. They do have some of the best scientists at Wakanda, so there you go. Absolute science. I learned something. I think. Again, maybe. Guys, that was fun. Thank you Pops for sharing this deck list. I really appreciate it. It's fun just seeing what you guys coming up with and giving it a shot. I absolutely love it. So share your deck list if you want to see a future video on them, or join the Bearverse Discord. We're having some fun there. So thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.